All right. Hello, welcome everybody. We're excited to have you today, and we're looking forward to sharing some tips and tricks on how to easily create and automate your social presence and make posting of professional branded content that will help you stay top of mind. If you'd like to just sit tight for a few minutes, we're going to let everyone join. And if you want to go ahead and utilize the chat feature and just tell us where everyone is joining in from, we'd love to hear where you all are from. And we look forward to sharing everything with you today.
Okay, hi Yogi from San Francisco.
All right, we're just going to give it a few more minutes here.
Hi Penny, welcome. Hi Doug. Hi Fritz, Edna. Great, we have people from all over the nation.
Oh, that's great.
We're based out of Los Angeles, Rachel and I, so that's where we are right now.
Clean my glasses here so I can see everyone and everything really well today. Okay, give them one more minute here. 10:03, we'll start this. It's always important to clean the glasses. Okay, so we will get started here. First off, we want to go ahead and introduce everyone. My name is Rachel Galloway. I am the marketing director at Zentap. I've been working in the marketing industry for over 11 years. I specialize in brand marketing and the creation of branded content. And I've been working with Zentap for a little over 2 years now. And I've enjoyed sharing my knowledge with all the real estate agents and assisting Betty with all the great things that we've been doing here at Zentap. Betty, I'll go ahead and let you introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, good morning. For some people, good afternoon. Welcome. I am the CMO at Zentap, and I have been with the company for about 3 years now. And before that, I have over 20 years of experience in the marketing, advertising, social media space. I have helped many brands grow their business using social media. Including I was at Herbalife for 10 years and created social media platforms for the company. And I teach social media and digital marketing classes at UCLA, where I graduated from. And I also have 3 young boys, so that keeps me very busy and active. But we are really excited to share with you today everything that you can do from Zentap's dashboard. Thank you.
Yes, and towards the end during our Q&A, Oria Kobe is going to be joining us. He's our Chief Technology Officer, and he'll be helping us answer any questions you have about the products and features. So he'll be with us to help. And Betty, you want to go ahead and
yes. So for those of you that don't know, and I'm curious, how many of you, if you could just put in the chat, how many of you are Zentap clients and are familiar with Zentap? And then how many of you are just here to learn more about Zentap? And for those of you that are not familiar, I'll just tell you really quickly, we provide effective all-in-one automated marketing solutions to help real estate professionals such as yourself stand out in today's competitive landscape. So through our dashboard, you can automate and create, distribute, advertise branded marketing collateral like local market reports, listing videos, single property websites, testimonial videos, and much, much more, which we will show you about today. So thank you.
Thank you,
It looks
Betty.
like most of you are clients, so.
Oh, that's great. Well, this will be great for them, won't it, Betty?
Yes, this will be very helpful. Good use of your time.
So during today's webinar, we are going to cover several things. We will talk about how to navigate the Zentap dashboard and all its features, how to add additional markets, how to create listing and local market content for these additional markets, how to access the library of content that lives in the dashboard, how to download a digital flyer to then add to an email or print, how to create a video and digital flyer, schedule it, and upload to social platforms, how to upload custom content and schedule it through the dashboard, how to add custom captions for your automated posts, and how to update your logo, image, and branded colors. Then we'll go to the Q&A. And I just want to mention all of the stuff we're doing. This is in addition to what would be auto posted if any of you have your auto posting on. And just I will also show you where you can turn that on and how you can turn that off at any time when we do the walkthrough of the dashboard. So without further ado, let's get started. So if any of you have logged in to the dashboard, you'll be familiar with the screen. This is the home screen, and it shows your Facebook insights, the time you've saved for creating content with Zentap, the money you've saved, how many posts you've made in the last 7 days. Here you can toggle these different things to see different data based on the days. And then if you're signed up for our lead generation program, here's where the leads would show. Then over here on this left-hand side, you can navigate through things. I will go back to the create content in a moment, but here's where if you want to create content, you would go. This is my markets. And here is where you have your markets. You can put up to 5. Since we're here, I'll show you how to add a market. It's rather simple. You just say you want to do Hollywood Hills. The property type is residential. The zip code, just hit search. This is going to pull up all the information that is in this area. And then I think I need to move this. You hit close. And now you can see that Hollywood Hills is here as a new market. If you want to create content for any of these markets, you can easily do so a number of ways, but one way you can do it is to just hit this little plus button here, and it'll pull up this page. And so you can make a single data snapshot, a local market video, a single data snapshot video, a market update flyer, or a market report carousel. That is actually a new product. I don't know if you all have been getting our new product emails, but it is essentially a local market videos broken down into images showing the different data points that you select. We'll cover what that looks like a little bit later, but this is the only types of stuff that will come up for the content if you use that section. So it's going to be about the data points and the local market. So then from there, we have our listings. And if you have your MLS connected, it will automatically populate the listings here, and it will create a video for a new listing anytime it's added to your MLS. And once you've closed on that listing, it will automatically create a just sold video for you. And if you have the auto posting on, it will auto publish these videos as well. Just want to make sure that it's very clear though, if you, there is no other statuses that have content created automatically. And you can go in and create additional content at any time for these listings. But it's also important to note that since this template for the listings uses only 5 images, when you create your MLS listing, you want to make sure that the first 5 images are the best images that you have for that property, so that when this information is pulled into the dashboard, those images are going to be showing up. I'm not going to fully go through it because I don't have a listing information at hand, but if you want to manually add a listing, you just go to add new listing and you upload the photo, and you can just browse, or if you have it saved on your desktop, you can drag and drop and each image will show here. And after you have the images, you can enter in the property information, the description, and you hit create. Really simple. And then it will show up on this page as another listing.
So again, if your MLS is connected, you don't have to go through this. It automatically appears under your listings.
Right, exactly. And so here, this one that says content, this is any content that you have created in the dashboard. So after we go in here and I will show you guys some stuff in here, anything that we create is going to show up here. And you can filter through all this content based on types of content. So if I want to do listing videos, all of the listing videos that I've created are going to show up here. Instagram sized content, all of it, so on and so forth. You can also filter by date. Say I want to look at what I created on April 1st through April 10th. I didn't create any, but that's what you would do. And you can also filter it here by address. So you created content for one listing and you just want to see all that content you created for that listing. You can put the address in here and it'll filter all that here. And then the content type, published or unpublished. So what this means is you can actually create content and not automatically publish it. You can just render it and then save it to download or to schedule for later. And so if you just downloaded it or scheduled it for later, it would show up under unpublished. And if you scheduled it, it would be published. You can also change your view of how many pages, and you can go through however many pages here as well to navigate. Then we have the post calendar. This is the calendar where you can view everything that we have automatically post for you, as well as any content that you're posting also. And so anything that's got a pink box around it is going to be what you scheduled to be posted, and anything that's in green is what we automate for you. And right now you only see 2 images, but if you scroll, you'll see all 3: Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And very soon you will also see Google My Business. So there will be 4. As you can see right now, Google My Business is here. If you click on any of these, it will automatically navigate you to your LinkedIn page or whatever social page you have, but only if you are on the plan and paying for that connection. So if you're just on the Automate plan and you only have Facebook, it's only going to do that for your Facebook account. We'll go through creating a post here in a moment, but this is how you would upload custom content. I'll go back to that in just a second here. Actually, to not confuse you, I'll do it now. So say you want to create something on your own, but you want to use our content calendar to schedule it. This is how you would do it. say you just sold a home. And this is a picture of the lovely people that you sold it to. While that's loading, you can write in here, just sold, happy to have helped these lovely people find the home of their dreams. And you can post it and schedule it for all the platforms, or you can only do it on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, so on and so forth. So say I want to post this on Facebook, I can post now, or I can schedule. And so to schedule, I would select the date. Say I want to do it tomorrow, and I want to do it at 12:30 p.m. Do that, hit post. And then it's going to show up in the calendar now, custom content. That is what I just scheduled. So that's how you would do that. Okay, also I want to point out you can navigate from month to month here. You can go to May, and it's going to show you everything that is been scheduled automatically and everything that you would potentially schedule on yourself. Then from here, we have websites. If you have a website.
One thing I just want to mention before you go to websites is for a lot of clients, and something that we recommend is to just take a few hours out of your month and schedule your content and map out your schedule so you're not scrambling. Again, this is in addition to the content that we're auto posting, but you may want to post a photo, or you may want to use some of the content suggestions we provide every month and just hash out your calendar for the rest of the month. This is a really great tool, and you can now do that directly through the dashboard. Some people use third-party sites like Hootsuite or Sprout Social to schedule their content, and we wanted to make it really seamless so that you're able to do all of that straight from the dashboard, and it saves you more time.
Great points, Betty. Thank you so very much. Yes. So then this is websites. Anybody who has a website with us, you'll see a link to it. And if you ever want to make any edits to it, you can just contact your account manager and they will put you in touch with the right person to help with that. But if you just want to quickly view it, you can click that little eyeball right here and it'll immediately take you to your website. From here, you have leads. This is only really for those of you who are signed up for a lead generation program. And any of the leads that you acquire through the program will show up here, and you can also export these leads as well. Team. This section is for anybody who has a team and they want to create team content. You can add team members here. You can create a team cover photo, and you can write marketing videos for your team as well through this section right here. And anybody who's in your team will show up right here. This is something we just launched last week, and we're going to be adding to this. This is going to be something that we hope you find a lot of value from. And we'll be adding marketing tips here for you to just stay top of, to stay in the know on what's going on and to assist you on being a better marketer and really becoming that marketing pro. If you just click on the image, it's going to show you everything that is in the marketing tip. You can always take screenshots of these if you want to save, but we also are emailing these too as well. So if you missed the email, you can find it here. And like I said, in the coming weeks, there's going to be a lot more here. This is a brand new section. This is our news section. And we put this together to help you stay in the know on what's happening in the industry, the real estate industry, and also for you to be able to easily share relevant content. So you can see here, each one of these is hyperlinked to the article, and it's pulling from various sources. And there's a plethora of stuff here. So say you want to check out this article. You can just click on it, and it's going to take you directly to it. And say you want to share it. You're just going to copy the URL. And say you want to share it on LinkedIn. Just so you know, start right from the beginning here. You go to start a post and say something like, you just paste the URL there. It's going to pull the header image and hit post. Continue. And just so you know, if you ever want to view what you post, you just scroll down your page on your LinkedIn to see where activity is. And here is my most recent post. And there it is. So that's something I think that
one of the reasons really we wanted to create this it's a RSS feed of content is so you guys don't need to be going to different sites and looking for articles and looking for content to post as it relates to, even if it's not about real estate, like Rachel posted about social security moves, just good content that is in line with real estate, so that you could always be top of mind. You could always be posting things that are valuable, and people start to view you as really an expert. And these are, this gets updated in real time, so there'll always be fresh content. So if you're ever, thinking, what do you want to, what should you post? You can come here and pull some of these articles and post it to any platform that you would like, or even schedule the posting through the dash like Rachel showed earlier.
Thank you, Betty. Here we have the email tab. Right now, this is in beta, so I'm going to kind of skip over that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and talk to you guys about creating content. So I told you there's this create content tab right here. You just click on it. And this is going to show you, three different things. You can create different types of listing content, marketing content, informative content. One thing I want to point out before we get into creating content is where you can find a library of already created content. So under the marketing tab, where it says social media content, you click on it, and it's going to show you all the branded infomercials that we have created in the past. And you can create it and add a different caption here if you don't want to use your standard set one. And then you can render it, schedule it, or post now. Then there's different categories you can filter through: buyers, sellers, Instagram. It's also unbranded content. That's like design inspiration, quotes, things to get your audience starting to talk on myth or fact. And it says, buying a brand new home requires fewer repairs, myth or fact. This is something that is supposed to encourage your audience to engage in the captions. And there's a library of all of that, as well as buyers information. There's infographics and all sorts of things. So I really strongly suggest, if you haven't explored this library, to do so, because there's a lot of great stuff in here that you can share that's going to help you show that you are the go-to agent and that you are a knowledgeable source in your area. So say you want to create a testimonial flyer. Actually, let's do a video. I'm going to upload a picture of somebody that I just sold a home to. Maybe. Okay, we'll just go ahead and use this because the image that I had saved for this is not working. But you can just crop it and you can make it smaller or bigger, however you want to do it. Crop and save. And then you just put your message in here. Sorry, I confused myself. This is a testimonial, so not a message, but you're going to put the testimonial. So whatever they wrote about you. So say they say, Angela.
And really the testimonial videos, it's meant to pull testimonials that you receive on Yelp or on Google, or even if the client emails you, thank you so much, you were so wonderful to work with, you can ask them if it's okay for you to create a video using their testimonial, and then you just come in here and you copy and paste that so that you're showing to others that you were successful in helping someone buy or sell a home.
And trustworthy. And it validates you.
Yes.
So after you go ahead and type that all in, you just hit save and continue. And there's a few different styles that you can choose from. You have your Zen, the Rapid, Cinema, Splash, Pie, Diamond, and Vanilla. I'm going to go ahead and select my favorite one. And here is, if ever you want to just change your branded colors for just this image, you can go in here and type in a different hex color. And if you ever don't know what the hex color is for the color that you're wanting to use, you can literally just go to Google and say hex color for red. And it will pull up a color right there. And that's, you would just copy and paste that into here. And you put your caption in here.
Yeah, some of you are asking about having lengthy testimonials. I would say just pull the pieces that are, the most important, because with video, it's really not a best practice to have something that's 250 words or something very lengthy. People aren't gonna have the attention span to read that. So you could leave that long testimonial on Google, on Yelp, on another platform, but for video purposes, really just pull the main points.
Yes, exactly. And then here you can select where you would auto post it to. So you just want to post it to your Facebook page. You can do render, schedule, post now. We'll go ahead and render it right now. And so while it's rendering, which typically only takes a few seconds or up to a minute, depending on the quality or the length of the content, local market stuff takes a little bit longer sometimes. So then you go to create content, and let's go ahead and create a listing flyer. So in here, we will use, I'm going to go ahead and use an Instagram flyer. The listing flyers tend to be a little bit bigger and longer. This one is going to be square sized. And here you'll see all the different markets that you have. I'm going to go, or I'm sorry, listings, not markets. So I'm going to go ahead and select this one. And say it's not, you just sold it, you would go ahead and you can change that status here, or it's just listed. There's a bunch of stuff. So before you post it, you'll want to make sure that you select the status and just review all this and make sure that all this information is still accurate. Then you go to save and continue. And here's where you can choose your style. So we have the retro, Voyager, pie, filament, splash, diamond, vanilla. I personally love all of these. I think they're a great way. Some of them have a little bit more content and some are more imagery, and the content or the contact information is there, but it's a little less forefront. So we'll go ahead and pull this one. And like I showed you on the other, if you want to change your colors, you can. This is pulling the information from the listing. If you want to write a different caption, you can go ahead and remove this and edit this to be what you want it to say. And then from here, you can change where you want to post this. I'm going to go ahead and render this as well. And as you see, the testimonial video that we created is already here waiting. And then real quickly, I want to go ahead and show you guys how to do a local market video. So here you can find all the local market content, you know, videos, single data snapshots. Here's where you have your market report carousel, update flyer, and this is going to be year to date, and you can choose from, I think it's like 22 statistics. You can choose 9 of the 22. And then for the single data snapshot flyer, you can choose 1 of the 22. So we'll go ahead and create a local market. Here's where you're going to see your 5 different markets, which is the one I just added. And you can go in here and choose these data points that you want to show. So if you want to show, you can look, so say here you see like it declined, maybe you want to show growth. You can do all of that. Maybe instead of available listings, you want to show expired listings.
So as you can see here, we have, I think it's over 35 data points that you can choose from.
And for the listing video, you can only choose 4 of them though. So right now, the 4 I have choose are average price per square foot, average listing price, expired listings, and median list price. Then you hit save and continue. And here's where you choose your style. You have the lucid, pie square, pie, zen square, and filament, rapid, diamond, and vanilla.
And we're continuously adding new styles as well.
Exactly, yes. And then as I explained in the other ones, you can change the colors if you want, update the caption, choose the platform. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the Zen style. And I'm going to go ahead and auto post or post this directly to Facebook. I want to post now. So after this is done rendering, it's going to go and post onto my Facebook page. So let me just check here on my notes and make sure we're on track here. Okay, so now that you have this stuff, say you want to add something to an email. I'm going to select this and I'm going to download it. All right. So from here, I'm going to open up my email, and I already have something typed up just to save time, but say you're using your Gmail or whatever email service provider. I'm assuming most of you use Gmail, or if you're not using an email service provider, but say I want to insert that image into here. I just go to insert photo, upload, choose photo to upload, go to my downloads, and now it's in here, and you can change the size of this by doing this or this. You can change the orientation so it's centered, the left hand, kind regards, and then you just hit send, and it will show up in the email. Say you want to print this. Where'd it go? You can literally just go to File, Print on your computer. And it will print. And that's how you would do that. So then from there, say you want to post a testimonial video that you created to your social platform. But you don't want to schedule it, you want to do it manually. So here, say you don't have, and there's a number of reasons you could want to do this. Maybe you only have your Facebook page connected, but you want to post this on Instagram, or you want to add it to your Twitter page. This is how you would do this. So you just hit download, like we did before. And go here. Now, I also want to show you, everyone, that you can now add a post from the desktop of Instagram. Sometimes it's a little buggy. They're still working out some kinks, but I think that this is fantastic and a huge game changer, because for most of my career, you've only been able to do this on your phone. So you select for computer, and we'll find this here. Open it. And there's the preview. You hit next and choose your cover photo. Or you can select a cover photo from your computer. You can edit the length. You can turn the sound on or off. Here's where you put your caption. You can geotag, and honestly, I would strongly suggest that all of you use geotags as much as possible, because what's going to happen when you use those geotags is that discover page on your Instagram that you go in and look at all the new stuff is going to have you show up a lot more. And if people look for a location, these posts are going to show up there. It's just really great for your social media SEO and your searchability. So I'm going to put and just bam. If you have a video where you're talking, you can add captions here. And then you can also turn off commenting if you want, and view counts. So then you just go to share. Refresh the page. And now you see that video that I just created and posted is here. So you can do the same thing on Instagram or Facebook. Just go to, I find that it's easier to hit, if you're going to upload a video, to do the video, select this, add the video. And then go to video options. You can do client testimonial. And these tags, this is, think of it as like hashtags, how you would want your content to show up. So anything that's relevant to what it is you're posting. And also here, you can do captions if you're talking. This is where you would choose the thumbnail. You can upload your own. The suggested one I never find to be very good. So then to choose from the video, you just drag it to where you want it and hit save. And then yeah, I know my captions are very generic. I strongly suggest you to probably use something a little less generic than what I'm posting, but just to save time and be cohesive here. Then you hit post. And typically it takes a couple seconds up to a minute for the video to show on your page. You can just do this a couple times and refresh your page, and eventually it'll show up here. It just takes a minute for Facebook to render it and to actually show up. But when it does, it'll show up here. And remember, I scheduled a post or I published a post for the local market video. As you can see, that local market video is now here on my Facebook page. So that is how you create content from the dashboard and schedule it or download it or just post it.
So one thing that has come up in the questions, Rachel, is some people are saying when they go to their content section, they don't see all this. And that's because this is content that you have created. That's why your section may be blank or may have fewer posts. But there is a section where they can pull a library of content from. And
that's the one that I showed in the marketing right here. Oh, I was worried that was going to happen. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Just need to log back in here. And our dashboard does that just for safety reasons, so that you know, if you don't have activity on here for a few minutes, it will log you out. You just need to log back in. So then let me just go back to my notes here. But yes, as Betty was saying, the library that I pointed out at the beginning, you go into marketing, social media content, and there's a bunch of stuff that we have created. These are all branded infomercials. If you want static stuff, go to unbranded, and there's a bunch of infographics and picture design inspiration photos, graphic images with text, different memes. I help people buy and sell homes, so keep an ear out, okay? Cute things like that to share, all of that. Thanks for mentioning that, Betty. I definitely wanted to make sure that that everyone knew where that was. I think that you guys all saw where there was some captions already showing up. So here is where you can do that. If you want to just save time and have a very niche caption for all of, say, your market update flyers, you go into your settings and then scroll down to captions, and you select from this here market update flyer, and here is different fields. So this is how those things, so check out this region name, zip code, market update comparing, and then the current date and previous date, contact me today, whatever you want to say. And then the allowed fields that you can auto populate are region name, zip code, current date, previous date, phone, email, website, name, and that's it. And then you would just hit save. And you can do this for market update flyers, listing videos, market report carousel, infographics, listing videos, active, single data snapshots, single data video, market report video, branded infomercials, marketing videos. If you want to set up your MLS, this is where you would do that. If you need help with that, you can always contact your account manager, and we are here to assist you. This is your account details. This isn't what shows, this is more of like your inner account details. For here, your profile and what shows up on your posts. This is where you would want to enter that. So that was just to do that once more where I found that. You go to click on your name, you go to profile, and it brings you here. And so if you change brokerages, you can enter that here. You enter your license date or your license number here, sorry. Designations, say you want to change your headshot. I don't have one saved, but if you wanted to, you just click on it and you hit browse Then you upload whatever photo you have from your desktop, and then you'll hit saved. Say you want to change your logo, go here to browse. I do have something saved for this. Refresh my logo. You can make it smaller if you want. Copy and save. And then you have your new logo. If you want to update your name, say you can change your last name because you got married, or you just go by a different name, you can put it here. You want to change your title, maybe you became a realtor and you're no longer an agent or something, you can put that here. If you update your email, phone number, your website, your primary region, text color. And so say you want to update your color. I showed you how to do the hex color, but if you want to enter it, now it shows red. And you would just save. And then all of that would appear here. So if you ever need help, you can also select this and it will take you to a help center. You can also do call now, and this is where you log out. And I think that's about it with the dashboard. Is there something that I missed, Betty?
Rachel, about creating. Oh, I was just answering one of the questions. Someone was asking when you went to the content library, they said that some of the posts looked like it had already been posted on their social platforms. So yes, some of that content has been posted, but we put everything in there and update it weekly. Maybe we post it to your Instagram page, but then you could take that content, download it, and post it to Facebook a week later or a month later. A lot of times, that's what we recommend is you don't always have to have new content on the different platforms. Just don't post the same thing on every platform on the same day. So you can mix up your content schedule like that. So one of those posts may have gone on one platform, but you could always post it on another one. Or maybe you're not in our plan that posts on LinkedIn or posts on Instagram. That way you have access to this content and you could do that manually yourself.
Right, exactly.
And yes, this video is being recorded. We know this is a lot of information and we don't expect everyone to just be able to, get everything in one shot. So this is being recorded. It'll be available to you on our YouTube channel. And I think you'll also get an email with the link.
Yes. It should go out by tomorrow. The email, that is. So that's the dashboard, and that is how you can create content from the dashboard, schedule it, download it, print it, and also how you can upload your own custom content. And if you have information or questions about all of this, sorry, I'm going to take a drink of water because I'm tripping over my words. 1 second here. If you have questions about any of this and need help outside of looking at the recording that you will receive, just as always, make sure you message your account manager or customer service, and we're always here to help you. We want to see you succeed. So with that, we just want to kind of go over all the types of content you can create in the dashboard because I only went over 3 and there's a lot more. So here we go. Betty, do you want to go ahead and
yes, there's infographics that you could pull from that we showed you in the library. You can post this type of content. We also have branded infomercials. We create these for you and they're available in the library. We auto post, but if you want to post more, it's valuable.
Would you like me to play the video, Betty?
Sure. And these usually have music. We can't hear the music here, but they usually do have music.
Are you not able to hear the music?
I'm not. Maybe my volume's down. No.
Well, we'll just move on. I'm not sure. I can hear the music in my headphones, but
Yeah.
it might be because I have my headphones in. Sorry about that.
Then you can create these single data snapshots. So again, there's about 30 data points that you can pull from, and you could create these single data shots and post on social or email to your clients.
And all of this you can change, comes in your branded colors. Just want to point that out.
You can create local market videos, which Rachel showed you, to show local market data in the form of a fun video. This is something new that I personally love. We're always looking at what social media platforms are doing and looking at ways to obviously improve our dashboard and our offering. And something that's become really popular with social media sites, especially LinkedIn and Instagram, is carousel posts. It's the scrolling post that you've probably seen, where it's multiple images in one post. This is something we launched a few weeks ago. So we basically took the local market video and it created this type of post where it's broken down into a few images for people who prefer scrolling rather than watching a video. There's testimonial videos and flyers that we showed you, and all of these have different templates so you can mix it up. And listing videos and flyers, again, they come in multiple styles and we're always adding new styles. Open house videos and flyers that you can create, you could print, you could post on social about them. And then marketing videos as well, where you're just promoting really yourself and it has your contact info. Yeah, and that's the gist of what we wanted to cover today. Someone asked about Google My Business and when that'll be added. That'll be added in about 2 weeks so that you can really benefit from social search engine optimization through posting on Google frequently, because that's very important for local realtors. So that's another new product that we wanted to incorporate.
Yes, and if any of you are joining us that are not clients, you can visit that URL that is on the screen to schedule a product overview. And just make sure that you mention this webinar and you will get a special discount offer for your first month. And that's it. So let's go ahead and go to QA. Or if you're here, can you join us?
Yeah, he's been helping answer some of the questions.
Fantastic. Awesome. If you want to turn on your camera, or you're more than welcome to. Let me promote you to a panelist. Sorry, I thought you were. There you go. All right.
Hey guys, sorry, camera's not working these days. I ordered a new one, but I'm here to answer any questions. And yeah, I've been answering a lot of stuff on the chat.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining, Or.
Of course, my pleasure.
Yes. Any questions that you need, that was that we covered that you need, or anything that you need help with? Okay, I know a lot of people were asking questions throughout and we were answering them. So it looks like we covered most of it, but if there are.
Or is there, I was just saying, or is there anything that maybe I failed to mention that you think would be of value to them that you want to kind of mention real quick?
We haven't really talked about the product roadmap and what's coming up. Maybe we can talk about that. But
Yeah,
I think you covered everything pretty thoroughly. The only thing that I'd like to mention that we're working on that I think would be cool, and I'd love to maybe get some like feedback on from the people in this webinar is converting some of our templates into actual physical mailers and direct mailers, and see what people have to think about that. I think that's something that we can mention.
Okay.
Okay, so, oh, you think mailers, okay.
To Penny's question, yes. So we covered this earlier in the Q&A. From the calendar section, you can go ahead and upload your own video. Rachel, do you want to maybe show that?
Upload the video.
Yeah, uploading
I don't-
their own video. So if you go to the post calendar,
Yeah, I'll just do one we already. I don't have one saved, but it'd be the same way you do
yeah,
an image.
from the creator post. You're welcome, Penny.
So you would say you just have a video here. This goes for video or image, so it doesn't matter. Just make sure it's a JPEG, PNG, or an MP4. JPEG or PNG if it's an image, MP4 if it's a video. You would do that.
And you can schedule it as well. So you can upload it and have it post at a later time. Doesn't have to be simply a post right now situation.
Right. So if you want to schedule it, you just hit schedule.
Boom.
The date.
You gotta set the date first.
And then
by the way, with the mailers situation, we did want to add also QR codes that will take them back to your sites and your social. So, you know, that's kind of connecting like mailers to the internet. That would be cool.
And then Penny, whatever you uploaded, regardless if you scheduled it for later or rendered it to be scheduled now, it'll show here in your My Content page.
Alan, yes, please reach out to your customer support rep, or you just email support@zentap.com. I'll take note and make sure that that they know that you're going to be emailing, and we'll handle the issue right there and then.
And Fritz, no, what is the best time to call with questions in order to speak with a live person? Typically, anytime between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, that is. All right. Do we have any other questions coming in? I know you all probably have a lot to do today, and I don't want to take up more time than promised.
Yeah, and I think we are right at the hour mark, so good with timing.
Yay. Wow. All right. Well, thank you all.
Someone mentioned about their Instagram postings not working, so you should, we can look into that, and we'll also get back in touch with you, Alan. So thank you for mentioning that. We'll look into that today.
I already let support know.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, they'll be reaching out to you, Alan.
Fantastic.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time, and we hope that this gives you what you need to go in there and create more content and take advantage of all these different products that we have.
Yes, thank you all very much.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.